Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Mondays with Mary. Can you believe it's the last day of March? I can't believe it. Just cannot believe it. But I'm so excited because I'm going to share something with you. It's a day early. Shh, don't tell anybody. But we are going to have a play with the Waffle Flower April Release, which I got as a sneak peek. And they will be going through all of the release tomorrow, starting tomorrow. But today, we are going to have a play. We've got dry flower dye. We've got wax seal dye. We've got birthday, congratulations, just all kinds of different sentiments. Simply Said is what it's called. Miss you, just a note, thank you. In a little handwritten font. In love and sympathy. That's a really nice one. Instead of just with sympathy. And then the little, whatever these are called. I never can remember what those are called. Let's see. They're going to tell me on the card. Sub-sentiments. They're called sealed. Little sub-sentiments. So, but we're not going to use these. We're going to use everything else. So as usual, it comes in this little cute little vinyl bag. And then it has two usually cards. And the colors that they usually use the Distress. So we are going to make a little floral scene using these pieces. So I've already cut out everything that we need. I've got one of each of the flowers. And then one of these tall little like berry type things. And then two of these. Not sure we're going to use them all, but yeah, we'll see. And then I've got a two top folding. I've got a yellow as a base. And then what we're going to do is, I have so many background papers from all the kits that I used to get for years from Crafter's Companion. But I don't use a lot of paper. But so I thought it would be nice to have a little floral, but I've cut this a little bit shorter, a 1/4 inch around than the yellow. And then we're going to put vellum over it just to soften it. So it doesn't distract from the flowers that we're going to put on. So that's at least, my thinking. And we might change. And then I've already cut the seal, little wax seal. But we're going to use clear embossing to give it that waxy, glossy look. So this seal, where's this at? the die set comes in 3 different sizes depending on what your project is. So I've used the smallest one, and it takes the 3 pieces to actually make the seal so that it has that depth and layered look like when you press a seal. So, all right, so let's get started. Let me get these flowers up here so we'll be able to see them better. And I'll show you the colors that I've chosen. Hopefully that stays put. All right, I cannot lose our little seal. So we're going to use Altenew, Sage Stone, might have a little green onyx in there. This one, I don't know if you can see very well. It's lemon ice and then strawberry. So those are our colors. Oh, I messed that up already. Look. All right, so let's start. I've got little tiny brushes here because we're going to have to color these in. So let's do the green first. And we're going to have to be very gentle. This sage stone is a real pretty green. We got it in the event box that I did with them in October. And I haven't been able to use it because it was super dry, and that one and this lemon ice were dry, and so we were waiting for the refills to come in. Look, how did I get ink over here already? See? All right, this is gonna be tricky. Hold on, I have an idea. I'm gonna slip this. There. All right. I'll put that one aside for a second. I'm going to do the green all the way on each one. So I just want a little bit of the darker one. On the base. And then I'm going to go in with more the lighter color. Try to get that blended right there in more. All right. So the green on this one is done. We're going to put that one aside. This one will be easier. So, I hope you had a good weekend. We had another weather change. In fact, it's supposed to rain today and tomorrow. Yet last Tuesday it was 84 degrees. So, I don't know. All right, let me get some of this dark. All right, we're good with that one. These berries are going to be tricky, so but I want to spend a lot of time with them. And these are just green, so we don't have to worry about that. One more, and then we can move on. I'm using a number 7 detail blending brush by Altenew, by the way, in case anybody cares. It is the mid, they've got a 5, a 7, and a 10, so it's the middle one. All right, so that's our green, our light green. Put that back. And then I'm going to put a little bit of tapped off there. Just a little bit of dark. That one, and then on this one. I love Waffle Flowers, the Sneak Peek Club. Let me know in comments if you belong to the Sneak Peek Club. It's not expensive. I think it's $29, and you get a sneak peek of the sneak peek before they send it out, so that if you're not interested, then you can say no. All right, we're going to go in with the lemon ice next. Because I think this flower here to be a combination. This is such a pretty, and I'm just kind of tapping it in so it's not like a smooth color. And then I'm going to do the same thing with strawberry. So it'll give us, hopefully, some color variation. I hope you can see kind of a yellow, pink, and then a little bit of orange. This strawberry is a super light color, but I didn't want to go any darker. I like that one. So let's let me see if I can get a little bit of this green off. I don't even know how I got that on there. I think it's almost time for a new sticky mat. Not only is it red, but it's not, even when I wash it, it's not super sticky anymore. All right. I want to get, I know that this is a light color, but I want to try to get it as dark as I can in the middle. And then lighter on the edges. All right. All right, I think I might have to go a tad darker. Or maybe I'll just do yellow on these. Let me get excuse me. Excuse me again. All right. All right. Let me put this away once we're done with our coloring. I want to get these put away to the side. Let me clean this mat off. baby wipes were stuck. So in comments, let me know if you subscribe to the Waffle Flowers Sneak Peek Club. Put this over here. All right. All right, we need to get some embossing ink. Take our tiny little seal, and then I'm just going to pounce on it to cover it. With the embossing pad. Just hoping it gets all the way down in there. Looks like it has. And then let me get some tweezers. And embossing powder would be nice. So this is just clear embossing powder. There's something in here. Hold on. Oops. Now I've done it. Now I've done it. There's something stuck on here, and so that's what I'm trying to get off. But I'm not succeeding very well. It's like a fiber. There we go. Success. All right, now I want this back on the very edge. Okay. I am going to put this on, so it's going to get loud for a second. I apologize in advance. See how that made it nice and shiny? see if you can tell that oh no, it all looks shiny. All right, we're good. All right, we're gonna let this sit over here. We're done with this. And then we need to attach the vellum. All right, so I found my double-sided sticky tape, and we've got it on here, and I made a boo-boo, and hopefully we'll be able to fix it. If I can get it to stop touching my fingers. All right, so let me make sure this is burnished. Years ago, I used to have a tape that was like a runner that was supposed to be just for vellum. But then vellum went out of style. Now it's back. So I don't know whatever happened to that one. But if like anything else, it probably would have not worked anyway. So hopefully we won't be able to see too much through this. If it makes it a little bit more foggy, I don't have a problem with that. However, once it's down, it's going to be down, so it's down. All right. All right. Perfect. All right, so now we've got our flowers. And our greenery. And we've got one of these that I want kind of in the middle. So now we just got to figure out where we want everything to be. I want them kind of to cluster at the bottom because we're going to put our sentiment strip down there. And they can be coming off. Oops. They can be coming off the base a little bit. Because our card is a little bit wider. This one up. this one down. That one over there. I have not cut our sentiment strip yet. All right. Something like this. All right. Let's not lose that little seal. Let me get some handy dandy press and seal. All right, so we're using the press and seal to grab the flowers as we have them. And then we can put glue on the back of them. And then get them back down where we want them. All right, so a little glue here, 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 here. It's gonna dry clear, so I'm not too worried about it showing through if we get too much on. All right. Ugh. Why? Why must I always drop stuff? I think we got enough glue. All right, I'm going to stand for this one. This Barely Arts glue dries pretty quickly, so we're not going to have a lot of time to maneuver. And you want to carefully lift. Make sure everything stays where it's supposed to be. All right. And you can reuse that press and seal many times. All right. All right, so we've got that. Now I'm gonna put this aside so we can dry a little. And then we're gonna do a sentiment, and we will be done. All right. Gonna stick this in the Misty. We're gonna cut this down after we get our sentiment on. Sending hugs. Miss you, just a note. Hello, friend. Let's do sending hugs. Or maybe in love and sympathy. Yeah, maybe in love and sympathy, since that's a unique sympathy saying. All right. So I'm going to put it on the edge because I only want to have to cut 3 sides, not 4. All right. I think that looks pretty straight. All right. I'm going to use the Altenew Obsidian black ink, which is my favorite for sentiments because it's usually 1 and done. Two at the most. And because it's tiny letters, you don't want a lot of pressure. So I'm just kind of rubbing back and forth. I'm going to do, that was a new stamp and I did not season it. So we'll do this twice. I was not thinking. Excellent. All right. Get that done. That's done. All right, let me get my cutter. Maybe. All right. Well, that one's not coming out. So we're going to have to go with this one, which makes it a little bit more difficult, but we can do it. All right, so that looks lined up there. See if we can get this. This is the tricky one. I usually like to use a guillotine, but I can't. Oh, this is not gonna work. All right, we're gonna have to use scissors. I think we're gonna have to use scissors. Or wait, let me tape it down. But I can't find my guillotine. I just need to clear. See, when you have problems with stuff, everybody has problems. All right. All right. And then we'll cut right there. Again, I have to change my blade. See the little fuzzies? All right. Let me file those little fuzzies off. Yep, look at that. All right, good to go. All right, so let's bring our card back. All right, and all right, let's glue this on. I'm going to use Kalal glue because you can move it. It stays damp. So I'm going to take this and put it boy, nothing wants to cooperate. All right. Little Kalal glue. We'll put it on our yellow panel. And then, like I said, it gives us, Kalal gives us time to move. And then we'll put that on our card base. Making sure our top is on the top. And then this will go right on top of that. then we're going to put that on top of there. And then we'll be ready for our sympathy. I love this huge block. I've had it for years and years and years. It's from close to my heart. All right. And then our little seal. Right about there. All right. I'm going to use a tape runner just in case I have to move. I'm much straighter if I stand up. And this can go right there with the little branches sticking out, or little stems, I should say. Maybe we'll move it over just a tad to make room for all right. And then we have room right there for a little seal. And I'm going to, I did not put foam tape on the back of this because I want the seal to sit on it. You know, half and half, so. All right. Put that kind of like that. All right. Put a little drop of glue right here. I think I'll cut that. This is pretty fragile here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just nip that off. It'll fit in an envelope, but it will not. There, perfect. It's already bending because it's so tiny. All right, so there we have it. I hope you like the card. And if you haven't used vellum before, you've learned something. You want to make sure that you're using a glue that's not going to show through, which is why using a sheet of double-sided tape is the best, unless you do have the vellum tape that I was talking about. because you don't see anything. And I love the fact that it just softens that background. Since I use some really light colors on the flowers. So let's finish it off. It's a sympathy card, but that doesn't mean it can't have a little bit of bling on it. If I can find just here we go. Just for these flower centers. They're just crying out for something. All right. Let me find some tiny ones in there. That's a tiny. And a tiny, no, upside down. Come on, write yourself. Here we go. And one more for the third flower. It's also upside down. Okay. All right, let me get the glue. I feel like I need to say boop when I do this. From all the years of watching Kathy Zelski's videos. If you don't know who she is, she's funny and very well known and popular crafter. All right. There. I'm calling it done. All right, so let me know what you think. Let me know how you like it. Bring it up closer so that you can see. So we used the Waffle Flower Wax Seal Die. I love that they give each one like a butterfly, a heart, or an envelope. And then we used all of the flowers in the dry flower die set. And the sentiments. Simply Said sentiments. Oops. Which also came in the sneak kit. And we did not use the sub-sentiments because black was just too much overpowering for the card, since it's kind of an ethereal background with pastel colors. So, all right, so that's it. Thanks for stopping by and watching. If you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't yet subscribed and you're thinking about it, you can hit the subscribe button. And if you hit the bell, it will send you notifications when a new video is up to watch. Mondays with Mary is a regular series. I think we're on like 54, 55, somewhere in the early 50s of episodes. So I invite you to go back and look for them. And there's a lot of good information, techniques, products. Yeah. So, and then the thumbs up button if you like a video when you watch a YouTube channel. Please hit that like button. It really makes a difference in how YouTube handles the videos from that creator. So the more the better. And then the share button. So, all right, so please leave me a comment. I know every moment is precious and everybody's busy, but it really lets creators know if they're doing a good job, if you want to see something that hasn't been covered, that's the place to put it in the comments. So, all right, so that's it for this time episode. Until next time, stay safe, stay well, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.